Now, what you're seeing behind me is the Guadalupe River. You can see it is still roaring. You can even hear it in the background. Take a look at this picture. This is the exact moment that Kelsey's mom and stepfather were rescued by 3 men from their mobile home. The goal of Kerrville Pets Alive is to search for, rescue, doctor, and reunite pets caught in the flood with their owners. This is just one section, and this is nothing like what some of the areas look like in Comfort and Hunt, where it literally has been described to me as if a bomb went off.
Now, CBS News Texas is lending a helping hand. The station is holding a benefit concert this Sunday night called Loud for Love, with all the proceeds going toward the Salvation Army and the relief efforts. Madison Sawyers, who helped cover the deadly floods for CBS News Texas, will be hosting Sunday's event, and she joins us now. Madison, good morning. So talk to us about what the need still is most prominently now that it's been about a month since this happened.
Emotions are still raw in this area as folks are still picking up the pieces of their lives. Families forever changed by deaths, destruction that took away homes, businesses, livelihoods.
I'm Madison Sawyers. I'm a news anchor for CBS News Texas, and I'm so thrilled to be here with you tonight for Loud for Love, a concert all about raising awareness and funds for the Central Texas flood relief efforts. It's going to be a night of incredible music, incredible storytelling, and again, all of us coming together to remind our neighbors down in Central Texas that they are not alone and that they are not forgotten.
In 81, I was just a drink on the shelf, a daiquiri, not even a thought.
So my co-anchor, Madison Sawyers, is in Kerrville this morning getting a look on the ground of not only the damage there, Madison, and also the destruction, but also the grief that this community is obviously feeling right now. Tell us what you're feeling.
And I mean, Carmen, it's honestly hard to describe. This is day 5 of the search and rescue efforts, and already above us we can hear the search helicopters once again going this morning. I don't even think they took a moment off overnight to be able to continue searching for those victims in the midst of these floods. Now, what you're seeing behind me is the Guadalupe River. You can see it is still roaring. You can even hear it in the background, but this is just one tiny section of the river that they are still actively searching. And I know by now you've seen the videos of the search crews, you've seen the video of those rescue efforts, but to be here on the ground, to see it firsthand, it really shows the scale. We were only in Kerrville yesterday. This damage stretches all the way to Hunt and Ingram, miles and 45 minutes down the road. And this is just one tiny piece of that search effort that's underway. I mean, it is a really difficult story to be able to process, to be able to kind of put into perspective for you at home. I know so many of you probably haven't even ever been to the Kerrville area, maybe not even seen this stretch of the Guadalupe before seeing the damage that is behind me. I mean, this is just one section, and this is nothing like what some of the areas look like in Comfort and Hunt, where it literally has been described to me as if a bomb went off. That's what one local resident said. And in fact, I was talking to a resident yesterday. Her name is Kelsey Cravey. She was describing to me an incredible rescue that happened on the morning of July 4th in the dark hours of the night when those floodwaters came through. And it was thanks to the kindness of perfect strangers that her mom and stepfather are alive today. Take a listen.
So she put her feet down, and that's when she stepped into the water and was like, why is there water on the floor? Like, what's going on? And then just instantly to their knees, to their waist. And that's when they started panicking. And so he took the shower curtain rod down, and they started trying to poke a hole into the roof. And when they realized that they didn't have enough strength or the pull, they opened the window and started shining flashlights outside of the window, just screaming, hollering, and finally they heard a semi-truck honking the horn, and that's when they started screaming even louder, hey, we're home, we're in here, we're in the home, we're in the home. And 2 men said, okay, we'll get you out.
And they did get them out. Take a look at this picture. This is the exact moment that Kelsey's mom and stepfather were rescued by 3 men from their mobile home. The men were complete strangers. They do not know their names, but all they did was see a need and they didn't look away.
I would like to thank them too, or if I could find out who they are and say thank you, and just, they mean the world to me.
I mean, think about that, the perspective. I mean, you have some men saving your family and you're not even able to say thank you because you don't know who they are. You don't even know where they were from. They may not even be locals to this area, but the fact of the matter is they were courageous, they wanted to help, and they did help. They likely saved her mother and stepfather's life. Again, it's just one of the many, many stories of heroism that we're seeing out here in Kerrville. Absolutely, it is going to be a season of renewal for this area, and the sun coming up, the beauty, the natural beauty of the river still shining bright is certainly one glimmer of encouragement that we've found this week as we've been on the move throughout this area of Kerr County. Now, as we've been on the move, we've been in areas like Hunt, Ingram, Kerrville, all areas that we've seen signs of hope. Everywhere you go in Kerr County, signs. Some spelt out, others unspoken. Like the ribbons tied around trees in the local summer camp colors. All messages of hope heard loud and clear by emergency responders, rescue workers, volunteers, news crews, and local residents. All on the move, sometimes forced to slow down.
But these people are in line for a reason. They're trying to get there to help.
As we sat in this line of traffic at a credential checkpoint,
A deep breath
I noticed a different sign.
and a prayer for patience.
A few hours later,
We all know that traffic, we all get ugly in traffic.
the same traffic, the same sign, the same message.
All of these people that are out there in the middle of all this, they need prayers too. The families need prayers, the children need prayers.
Donna Ragsdale still holding that sign with a smile.
This is something easy. We could all grab a sign, and whether it says prayers, Jesus, God, pray, love one another, be patient, be kind.
Wanting to help, but not be in the way.
I wanted to do this. I didn't want it to get any attention.
And on this patch of grass, she found her purpose.
I hope that everybody knows that prayer works and God is still out there.
Providing hope and healing.
Just want everybody to pray. God is still in control.
One sign at a time.
Monday marks 1 month since flash floods devastated Central Texas, claiming 137 lives, including 37 children. The disaster caused an estimated $18 to $22 billion in damage. So now, our friends at CBS News Texas are holding a benefit concert. On Sunday night, Loud for Love will raise money for Salvation Army relief efforts. CBS News Texas anchor Madison Sawyers, who covered the floods, will host the event, and she joins us from outside the concert venue in Fort Worth. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Vlad. Yeah, when we talk about the damage that these floods caused, I mean, we're not just talking about one town. We're talking about dozens of towns in Central Texas along 26 miles of riverfront. So the damage is extensive. So the rebuild process is obviously going to be a long road ahead. We know that Texans are resilient and Texans support their fellow Texans. So we are so excited to bring this benefit concert to raise those needed funds, because we know the billions of dollars that you mentioned in the last month, there's already been $60 million raised for those recovery efforts. But because the damage is so extensive, that recovery process is going to be very long. So we are so excited to be continuing to raise those funds with the event Loud for Love. And we named it that because we are all about amplifying not only those dollars, but also the love for our neighbors down in Central Texas that have just experienced so much devastation and loss.
Madison, Loud for Love is such a perfect name for this. So there's going to be some live country acts. What can you tell us about the performances?
Yeah, they're going to be incredible. Now, we're down in the Fort Worth Stockyard, so we've got to keep it country. So we've got Nate Burnham, Grady Spencer, David Tribble, Cape Anderson, and even Amanda Shire is going to be headlining the event for us.
heal together. Let's get loud for love.
So everything is bigger in Texas, but this tragedy made everything feel so small. Now, everyone in the state of Texas and across the nation felt directly or indirectly tied to this tragedy. Now, you may not know what the Texas spirit is, but I, as a native Texan, can tell you it is gritty and it is unbreakable. And that is why neighbors helped neighbors in a time of need without hesitation, without even being asked. It's why showing up and doing and giving whatever you possibly can took place in the aftermath of this tragedy. It's not about recognition. It's about doing what's right, and it's where people don't wait for help. They turn into helpers. So if you've never been to Texas before, or you've never experienced that Texas spirit, tonight we are going to try to show you stories and tell you through interviews and other storytelling tactics exactly what that Texas spirit is all about. Because that is what we saw in the aftermath of July 4th. I'm Madison Sawyer. I'm a news anchor for CBS News Texas, and I'm so thrilled to be here with you tonight for Loud for Love, a concert all about raising awareness and funds for the Central Texas flood relief efforts. It's going to be a night of incredible music, incredible storytelling, and again, all of us coming together to remind our neighbors down in Central Texas that they are not alone and that they are not forgotten.
In 81, I was just a drink on the shelf, a daiquiri, not even a thought, till sometime in July, sometime in July.